Hello, Year 6. This is your new topic for Monday, 30th March 2020. So, we're going to learn about water, specifically where water is found and how water is important to living things. So, let's start with a recall. So, what do you call the process where a water changes from liquid to solid? So, you can see down there, there's a glass of water, the arrow, and it goes to ice. So, apa nama that process? So, let's check the answer. Freezing. If you go the other way, from ice to water, that's called melting. So please remember the process of water changing from the three states, from liquid, solid to gas ato, and the other way around because this comes up in PSR quite often. So these are the learning objectives of this lesson. So your LO is you should be able to label the places where water can be found on Earth and describe how water is used by living things. Your step to success. So what we'll learn during this video is we'll learn the different places on Earth that have water. You'll state the place that has the most water, and you'll learn about how plants and animals and people use water. So on Earth, there are places where you can find water. Can you think of any? You can pause, think about it for a while, and then when you're ready, press play again on the video. Okay, if you're done, so let's look at this. So when you think of water, maybe you'll think of at home or in shops. So at home, you can find water from the tap, or you can find water in the shower. And in shop, you usually find water in water bottles. So these are the places where we would find water that is that people bring from certain places. So we're going to look next at where water occurs naturally. Semula jadi anang ada air ato. So it says over there, but there are places where you can find water naturally. So an example, if you can think of any, is the ocean. The ocean is where most water is found on Earth. So kebanyakan air ato di dunia ni datang dari ocean. So oceans cover 70% of the Earth. So if you look here, all that blue part over there, most of it is ocean. So if you know, ocean water is actually very salty. Air dari ocean ani begaram-garam. So, but fresh water, water yang you can probably drink straight away, is found as ice and underground. That's where most of the fresh water is found as. But there are also other places where you can find fresh water that's not ice or underground. So the rest of the fresh water is found in river, stream. So perbezaan river and stream ani, stream is smaller than river. Dua-dua quite macam long, but stream is smaller than a river. So please remember that. Next, we have a pond. That's where you can find other fresh water. And also a lake. So sama macam the river and a stream, the pond and the lake ani kan sama. They're quite round, big, wide, not like long and narrow. But the difference is a pond is smaller and a lake is bigger. So now let's talk about how is water important to living things. Mga benda-benda hidup ni perlukan air. So we learned last time when we were learning about planets that water only exists on Earth. So this is because all living things need water to live. Living things include people, animals, and plants. So we're going to talk how water is important to people, animals, and plants, satu-satu. So you can see there, people, sekejap, laser pointer. So sini people, sini the animals, and this is the plants. So, let's first talk about how plants need water. Tumbuh-tumbuhan perlukan air. You can see the image there. Water absorbed by roots. So, ada air di bawah in the soil. So, it's absorbed by the roots and travels through the plant. This is a lesson you've learned masa we learn about the plant system, the root system, and the shoot system. Tahun lapas punya ni. So, if you're not sure about that, please revise the topic lagi sekali. So how plants need water is plants need water to make food in photosynthesis. So photosynthesis. If you don't remember what photosynthesis is, it's where photosynthesis needs sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to make food and oxygen. So ya ambil sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, ya campur, ya jadikan food sama oxygen for the plant. So, sambung lagi balik to the water, how plants need water. Plants take in water from the soil using the roots. As you can see dalam the gambar sini, water from soil, ambil dari roots. And then, water is used to transport different minerals to different parts of the plant. So, plants ini kan living things, like humans. We don't just drink water. Kami humans hindi just survive just by drinking water. We need lots more things. Carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, fats, apa lagi? Proteins. But in order for all those minerals to get around, water mesti jadi perjalanannya. So water ani macam ala-ala kereta yang membawa all the minerals to all parts of the plant. So, tadi plants. Now let's talk about how humans need water. So if you see here, there's a picture of the transport system. You're probably wondering why is there a picture of a transport system about water? So this is going to explain why. So the human body is made up of 60% water. Badan manusia ani 60% air. So humans need to drink water to live. Hani obvious lah. Nada air, kami boleh rasa karing leher dalam berapa jam sudah. Macam of course we need water to live. And then same with the plants. Water is used to transport different materials to all parts of the body. So in this transport system, ada air juga rather than just blood. The blood atu pun ada campur-campur air. We call it just blood, but it's actually kan blood ani cair kan. Artinya ada air je tu arah darah tu. So in the blood, we also transport different minerals. So ya bawa different minerals, vitamins, proteins to all parts of the body. So it was absorbed in the large intestine, ya kan nabawa dalam darah, and then the darah brings it all around the body. Now let's talk about how animals need water. So in this picture, there's a frog and the fish. So it's quite obvious that these two animals need water. Not just them, ada juga binatang lain, such as cows, birds, apa lagi? Bats. So these animals all need water to live. So animals need water to survive. Some of them just need drinking. Some of them need more than others. So like a bird needs just water to drink. But for animals like frogs and fish, they actually need water to reproduce by laying eggs in water. Kan bis orang mesti bertelur, mesti dalam air. So some animals like fishes and tadpoles are baby frogs if you don't remember, live in water. So bis orang tinggal dalam air, nada tinggal dalam air, karing badannya, they could die. So they actually need water to actually survive. Not just for drinking, tapi untuk supaya badan bis orang pun boleh sehat. Okay, so now I want you to do the exercise on page 88 to 89. If you need to refer back to this video, you can go back, start from the beginning, jump to the points where you're not sure. You can also write in the comments for any questions that you want to know more of, or post it, send an email, arah the group email, Just make sure you leave your name so that I know who's asking the question. Apa lagi? I think that's all. So just complete these two. Oh, there's also there should be a PowerPoint presentation, Jua, just in case you want to go through the slides without going through the video. So I'll make sure to leave that also in your email. So do your work, study hard, because you still have exams coming up, and do your best. Make sure to stay safe, okay? Bye, year 6.